Hey, ladies and gents, we are back with some Shrike Platoon. I'm playing with CAD tonight, and we had one of those games that's just like, yeah. So we hadn't had so much luck this night. It was kind of back and forth. However, we did pull this out of our ass. And I'm going to give you two perspectives. I'll show you my side of the game, then I'll show you CAD's side of the game in a double video, I guess you want to call it. So I'm playing the Charioteer. He's playing the SU-130PM. I just started working on the third MOE on this tank, so I just got the second one the other day. I should have some video maybe of that too. We had a couple really great games the other night. The previous, like 2 nights before this. I haven't been feeling the best in the last few days with a sinus infection and some other stuff, so I've been sleeping a lot. So I haven't had a lot of time to play. And but this game here, like I said, is ridiculously back and forth. For the longest time, we were down by a bunch. So, the Pantera, he goes up into the double bush. Unfortunately, as soon as he gets there, he's going to get spotted. CAD pulls in right next to him, and CAD's like, I'm trying to get into some place that I don't get shot. Doesn't matter. They end up killing the Pantera, which leaves CAD there by himself in the bush without any really place to hide, because the carcass of the Pantera ends up being kind of there. So CAD puts a nice big shot into the PTA, and I'm hoping to help him here. About that time, I realized that our tortoise came all the way over here. Alright, so CAD's there. There's no... At this point, it was kind of like, because realizing that our Scorpion G on the other side had not loaded or something. So I'm leaving these two to this side. This is the better of the TD sides, I think, most of the time, in my opinion. So they've the T-34-3 gets dropped, and we are down 3-1 right off the bat. Yay! There's the Scorpion G. I'm a little frustrated at this point because we've lost so many games. We both played above and beyond what we should be in a Tier 8, being Tier 8 TDs in so many Tier 10 games, and just like, what the hell. So I'm going to throw a little bit of my own frustration at this guy for not coming in there. And there is no team damage, so the worst he's going to get out of here is some credits out of me. Yeah. Somebody I didn't, honestly, up to this point, nobody actually said anything about team damage, or I didn't even know that they had no team damage anymore. I know I'm not totally always up on the latest news, typically because I don't read anything about what's going on in wargaming. I just play the game, right? So here we are, and we got the Soma SM in front of me, and we're going to go, well, what are we going to do? So I'm going to try to support the Soma because I'm thinking T-30 P-40 Pantera might possibly push this way. And that Strav 1 is pushed all the way to the 6th line on the other side, which means he's going to have shots up to the center where the phase 1 is at. No shot. No good. So we're going to have to see what we can do here. Everybody is dying rather quickly here. We're already at 4-1. There is, however, a AMX 65 ton that keeps poking his head right here. There he is. Let's see if we can get some shots on him. Oh, the 105 on this gun is one of those. It can sometimes work out really well. Other times not so great. Finds the T-30 as he goes across. Ooh, there we go. Puts almost a 400 into him. Now he's diving for the deck. And I would really like if you'd come back up here, but he won't, unfortunately. So we are sitting. All right, AM 65 ton. Come on, pop up one more time. I really had kind of a prayer when this thing was going to go or not. Of course. I was thinking, yeah, maybe possibly. Nope, no good. Even though I did hit him, which is a bonus, that I actually did hit him sometimes, most of the time, with this gun. Trying to thread that little, not going to do any good. So, we've lost 2 Tier 9s, and we are down 5-2. Bat chat, for some reason, our bat chat goes over the top. Alright, let's put a shell into him, and he gets one shell into the T-30, and then probably dies. So we're down 3 tier 9 tanks, and we're sitting 6-2. Alright, so we're going to have to do something here a little different. I'm going to pop over here and see if I can get some shots. Our M4190, yeah, it's an interesting place to sit. If you're going to sit there, make sure you're a TD and not a light tank. I guess. Maybe that's just my opinion. Alright. Not going to happen. So I need to get myself into a better position to shoot. I could just sit over here and watch this happen, but I'm not that type of player. So I'm going to try to push myself into a position where I can start at least getting some shots. Really be nice to nail that T30 at least one more time. Come on, what are you going to do, buddy? T30 is right there. There's the E4. He's headed for the back of the phase 1. And we're going to hang out and see what happens. Yep, he's headed that way. Oh, Rheinmetall shows up. T30, he's the bigger target here. Now, that shot right there from the 4190 might have finished the game a little bit quicker for us. The T30 could have been dead here. Phase 1 finishes off the PTA, and we are sitting 9-4. Still looking pretty shitty on the for the good guys. Round we go. T30's coming in this direction, so but I gotta get over here. The E4 is climbing up behind the phase 1. And I need to give him a little bit of assistance here. Yep, there's the E4. Alright, what are you doing, bud? There's one for you. And the phase 1 is still just hanging on. I need to get, like I said, I need to finish this guy off. Doesn't do any good. There you go, he's dead. E4 is dead, and now I have a T30 possibly coming through the middle. Come on, what are you doing? Nope. Phase 1 is, of course, getting bully rushed. Pull him back here. Let's give him a little bit of a hand here if I can. Unfortunately, autoloader. That's right, we'll pick up the 430. I get spotted for it, but what are you going to do? T30's coming through. The Rheinmetall is full health, and he is just wasting. Somehow, with that big derp gun, is wasting the RHM. Or the RHM is wasting that M41. M41 has some... The Bulldog, specifically the Black Dog, has some ridiculously good HE. There you go, T30. Didn't see that, did you? However, RHM is getting bullied. There he goes. He finishes off the M4190, and we are going to be shit. All right, M41. So the RHM is sitting there. We're just gonna bush up right here. I don't want to get too carried away. I don't want to lose any health. We're gonna use Mr. Scorpion G that didn't. That's AFK, and we're gonna see if we can. There we go. RHM. Now I thought about firing. But at that angle, I might have probably hit a track or something stupid like that, and I probably would not have got full damage here. So we're going to wait until he does come back, possibly. There's a chance he's probably going to. He sees the Scorpion G, and he's probably thinking, yeah. And already right, the blame already starts. Everybody's blaming everybody for this. There comes the, there he comes. Let's put one right in there for 490. And I said critical hits. I know I probably fucked up some serious tanks or serious module damage in the RHM. So I'm thinking, yeah, we need to finish this quickly here because we are down 8-12. So up the hill we go. Let's see here. Come on. There we go. Get the kill on the RHM. However, there's a bunch of baddies on the other side. Now, I don't normally, in this situation, I could have probably pulled back and left CAD to his doom over there. However, we're going to try to get over here. I was really hoping the ML2 was going to go after CAD, giving me some chance here to take a couple shots here. However, CAD doesn't need a whole lot of help over there. He's finished off 2 tanks, and it's just going to be me here. So I'm going to try to pull up in here and see if I can get some shots on this autoloader. Unfortunately, this is not something... Nope. He is coming directly this way. He knows he's been spotted. And of course, there's an AMX 65 ton as well. He's coming up the hill. Alright, so there's 2 here. And like I said, once again, if I Bominos, that's going to leave CAD by himself. And we really need each other to support each other in this game. Or in this particular battle. So I'm going to hang out here. And CAD's like, yeah, I'm coming. So CAD's going to race across the bottom half, knowing that he's probably going to get spotted by the Strav S1, who's currently sitting in that bush at 6. However, I can't probably not going to be able to finish both of these guys off. So CAD's going to take 2 shots from the Strev to get over here. And we'll see what happens. There is the AMX 65 ton. We need to knock him out as quick as possible. Yep, he's going to give me a shot. However, I do get a nice shot into him. Finish him off. And we're going to pull back here. Oh, Strev 1 assist. He hits me. And CAD gets the ML2. I pull out a little bit further. I want to get a shot on him. Unfortunately, he is paying attention. I thought he was maybe still looking at CAD, but didn't work out that way. Fuck. How? We're going to look out from CAD's perspective here. So I ended up with 3,200. CAD ended up with 4,900. And ended up being a pretty decent game from the two of us. Alright guys, we are back with the second part of the video, which is of course CAD's view of this game. Now I die at the end, I know, on the end of my video. However, CAD does survive a little tad bit longer than I do. There's the new Phase 1 that's been running around all over the battlefield. In fact, there's 2 in the game, 1 on each side. So off to the races here. He plays quite a bit of the SU-130PM. I think he said this is his favorite tank in the game, but who doesn't love the SU-130PM, right? It's like the Russian Scorpion. Alright, so he's got a Pantera here with him. He's headed to the bush there at line 8, which of course is not sure what that was all about. I don't know if that was to scare him off or what. Apparently it didn't work, because the Pantera is going right for that bush, and he is of course going to get spotted. Oof. Which is weird, because CAD actually spots him here, or spots the PTA and everything else. So that ended up being kind of a shit show. Ends up in the corner here. PTA is now dead. Like I said, he got spotted. Surprisingly, CAD did not get spotted. Going up there as well. That's the Russian camel for you. The PTA, of course, does not have the Russian camel. Now, these guys are kind enough to, of course, play this rather nicely for CAD. CAD moves back, picks up the Wheezy 111 going up, picks up a nice 476. He's already up to 1125. He had a 650 roll on that PTA. Amazing, right? What are you going to do? Yeah, there's not enough room here in this bush for 2 people. I don't know. This is kind of a... And you really do have to have pretty decent camo to make this thing work. Anything short of a light tank or a TD, other than that, it's kind of not the best. However, CAD's in a better position now. He's going to be sitting here watching what's going on. Hopefully to get some shots. Wheezy pokes around the corner too. CAD backs up for the shot. Nothing. Tort, of course, gets spotted over there. But he is a Tort and there's no artillery. So unless the guy picks up a really nice... Alright, so looks over. PTA is, of course, blind firing where the Pantera used to be. Come on, PTA. PTA is like, no, I can't make it. No, I'm not going to come up there. Nothing. Alright, so now he's watching. He's looking for anything. Wheezy. I've moved back across the other side. You saw that part of the video. We are down 3-1. Lovely. Come on, come on. And there was a tad bit of frustration that night we played. We had way too many games where we were the bottom tier. Most of it had the high damage, if not all the damage, in 9s and 10 battles. So yeah, at this point we were a little pissed. And this was one of the games that we ended on. Actually, we ended on this game because of the. We were like, no, we can't duplicate this, this win, because it was just that fun. So, I'm looking around here, can't find nothing. It is the solitary life of the of being a TD, you know, bush camping. Strev S1 is still alive, unfortunately. I mean, this stuff is really only pullable. I mean, some of these places are really only workable unless you have no artillery. Neither one of these bushes where CAD's sitting or the STR V1 works out real well. There's an artillery piece. They just simply blind fire there until you die in a horrible fashion, one stun at a time. However, with no artillery, this is relatively a pretty nice place, nice position to be in. So we're down 5-2. Phase 1's crossed. Cad's still looking here to see if we can find the Wheezy or possibly the PTA. PTA goes up just as Cad's not... Yep, he just missed him. PTA's made it to the top of the hill. Tort is... Yeah, now the Tort is coming over here to this position. Once again, this is not a position that's easily done by something without camo, and certainly not with more than one person here. So, Cad's going to vacate it, because once again, there's no point in sitting here, because there's a very, very highly likely chance that the Tort is going to get spotted. Especially since he's sitting relatively close to the bush, so as soon as he fires, he's probably going to get spotted and shot at over and over again. Good chance. Not necessarily going to happen, but yeah, there's a good chance. So, Cad's moved up, or moved back into more of the... we're going to see how this turns out, right? So we are 8-2 right now. Remember, we also have a 8-3 AFK tank, so essentially we are 9-3 versus what they have on the other side. So, PTA starts coming down the hill. Kind of an interesting move. He's making it around the outside, and there he goes. Alright, can you pick up the PTA? Yep, there he goes. Picks up the PTA for 484. And, oh, come on, Tort misses him, unfortunately. Thankfully, the Phase 1 nails him. I'm sorry. Maybe the Tort did hit him. Surprise, surprise. Now, unfortunately, the Tort has been spotted. And he is faced off against a 430 and an ML2. Alright, Tort's got another shell into him, and he is starting to get wrecked here. Lots of heat shells being spammed. You can see the sparks from the heat rounds as they hit. Now I've moved back across the other side over here, getting a little closer to Cad, and see what happens here. The Phase 1's taking shells from the E4 on the other side. Yep, they're finishing off the E4. So, with the Tort here, this would be interesting because... with his armor and whatnot, I'm kind of curious of exactly what's going to happen. So Cad pulls back. I think he's probably thinking that there's going to be something interesting happen here on the other side. Ooh. 430 got finished off here, so we're at 10-6. And Cad is anticipating some movement possibly coming down that side. It was like this. I mean, 6-10. Relatively tight game. We don't know what exactly was going to happen. For the most part of the game, it looked like we were going to get our ass kicked. Because there wasn't any times that we were here, like we were down like 8-2 and that kind of stuff here. So here comes the Scorpion G, the ML2, and the Pantera's around here somewhere. And I'm kind of stuck there by myself with the AFK Scorpion G. However, thankfully, the Tortoise is actually somewhat paying attention here, and he's starting to do a little bit of a number on the Scorpion G. The Pantera's moved down. Pantera's like, ooh, he gets wrecked by the Tortoise. So we're back to 11-8. Not looking so bad now, because most of us are full health, or pretty damn close. The only really healthy tank they have over there is the ML2. But the Conway hasn't been spotted, and neither has the Progetto. So it's kind of one of those deals, you know. There's a Scorpion G. He comes through the center. Unfortunate. I've pulled over to the other side, unfortunately, have to deal with RHM. I wish I would have been here. I could have probably did something about that Scorpion G. Cad's got the double bush here on this Conway. Can you get another shot into him? No, denied. Unfortunately, here comes the Scorpion G across from this side. Cad's going to back up into the bushes here, try to get double bushed up again. There's one shell into him. And the Tort is... not sure what the Tort's up to. He dies. Alright, so Cad's got the double bushes here in front of the Conway. Gets a nice 5-2-4 roll. Finishes him off. Puts him up about 3,100 damage here, and here comes the Scorpion G. He's going to back up here. He's still got him in the double bushes. Boom. Doesn't get spotted for it. Finishes off the Scorpion G, so now we're back to a 13-11. Now there's just the two of us. And you watch the other side. We are sitting... Progetto has not been spotted. The Strev 1 is almost dead. The AM 65 ton's almost dead. And of course there is the almost 3/4 health full ML2, which is a really, honestly, if the ML2 rolled well, he could finish at least me off, possibly in 2 shots, and possibly even CAD 2 shots. I mean, we're talking some ridiculous RNG, but he does have the ability to go that high. And if he's loaded HE shells, for fucking sure we both did. However, CAD's coming to my rescue. The Strev 1 has spotted him. There's 1 shell from the Strev. He's trying to get across here to the other side. The other Strev is still sitting there. He's just on the outside edge of his circle. Ooh, he's down to 359. However, I'm getting pushed, or I'm getting surrounded by these 2. I go after the AMX. There's 1. And I'm backing up here. And of course, I get nailed by that guy. Here comes the ML2. That's about the time I'm like, I'm going to get a brave here and make the dumbest move of the game and not go back around. I should have gone after the ML2 the other direction. So, now ML2 knows where CAD's at. So does the Strev. So CAD's like, let's go back this way here. Let's see what we can find with the Strev +1. And see if he comes here. Now, I'm surprised the ML2, he could have taken 2 shots. He would have had 2 in his... Oh, there we go. Finds the Strev 1, finishes him off. Boom. And he's off to the races here. He's at 4,100. And unfortunately, we don't know where that ML2 is. ML2 could have ended the game right about here if he would have pushed at CAD. But he's like, no, he didn't right off the bat. So CAD's like, he played the one side, waited till he was vanished, and now he's turning around and come back the other direction. This is probably what saved his life. Definitely saved the game for us by doing that little bit of fake out, going one direction. Now he's coming back the other direction. So that ML2, we assumed probably went after him around the 8 line, and that let CAD sneak away out of this deal. 731 HP. 380 is well within the ability of the ML to finish him. So he's just checking here to see if he can find the ML. Maybe the ML is still there. Nope. Alright, so now it's off to the races. Can he get away here before the ML1 pops back up again? We were kind of thinking possibly the ML probably played that pretty safe, cautious going around that corner, as not to get shot again. So he didn't come this way right. He didn't go after CAD right away. So at this point, he's like, where do I go? Where do I go? And I'm like, go up on the hill in the bush. He's like, what bush? He's like, no, this bush? No, that bush over there. No, I'm like, no, to your left, to your left, to your left. Ah, that bush. Okay. So CAD heads up to the top of the bush up here, which gives you a nice view of the cap. He's going to get up there, and we are sitting 13-14, and we got 2 minutes 40 seconds left. However, that ML2 is going to be kind of a pain with an autoloader and all. Up he goes. And there's dead carcasses everywhere, right? Shows up just as the ML2 goes into cap. So, CAD pulls up, gets into position, gets his binocs up. Oh, never doesn't even need him. And there he finds the ML2 crossing, backs up to get into his bush. There we go. Gets a nice 548 into him. And he pulls out of there before the ML2 is able to. He didn't get spotted, of course, but the ML2 is, of course, now running for it to the bottom side. Too many bushes and stuff like that inside the cap. However, that's going to work out pretty well. Hurry, 2 minutes left. Yes, we know. CAD's like, probably don't want to go back through town. ML2's knows we're over here on this hill, so CAD's like, yeah, I'm gonna do this. So 1 minute, 12 seconds. Yeah, he can't play for a draw. There's not enough time. The time is going to be up before then. However, the ML2 is a good player too. I think he was like a 54% player, 55% player. So he's above average and played a pretty decent game here. So CAD's going to make the sneaky around the backside. He'll never know I'm coming play. And around he goes. And he's looking. Oh, and he finds the ML. Oh. Finishes off the ML2 for 49-28. And we're on the run here. So he is looking. The Progetto has not been spotted. And we don't know for sure if that means he's at base and he's AFK, or he's a knob and he's still sitting at D2 waiting for something to shoot at. It could be possible either way. So we're talking about in chat, and I'm like, I don't know if you're going to get there. Kev's like, I don't know if I'm going to get there either. But I said, even if your best chance is probably to load HE and get to the rear of the Progetto, if at all possible, you might be able to at least maybe possibly start a fire or something like that to see the speed this process along. 22 seconds is not going to work. So we're thinking we got a draw here. It's not enough time, and we have no idea where that freaking Progetto's at. So up he goes. He's like, come on, come on, come on, come on. 8, 7. We're thinking maybe Progetto's right behind the cap, but he's not. He is nowhere to be seen back here, and time runs out. Now, for the amazing, unlikely thing to happen is, new thing is, if you're AFK, you are lost. So, we win the game in a great carry by the Platoon, and there you go. Thanks for watching, guys.